The mission of the strategic plan, of course, is to be the most trusted and competitive, high-quality beef cattle producer in the world. It's really based on four goals or four pillars as we see it. We can sell a lot of our product domestically, but if we want to benefit from the high-value product we produce, that animal has to be moved into many different markets.
There's opportunity to add a lot of value by getting into some of these other markets and the specialty meats and the offal and things like that.
And that just really translates into a better bottom line for producers.
Part of the strategic plan, of course, is competitiveness.
It's a competitive world out there. You know, I mean, it's illogical not to say that.
You know, we have a lot of competition globally from some very organized countries. You know, and we've got to compete against them.
Regulatory issues have to be addressed, things like transportation, even labor. You know, right now it's about labor.
So if in Canada we don't have equal prices for veterinary products, products like fuel, if they're more expensive than in other countries, that affects our producers' bottom line and our competitiveness globally.
Then we look at the productivity, which is about producing the animal in an efficient manner.
Increase the productivity enhances the bottom line at all times. Production efficiencies are allowed in so many different aspects of our industry, whether it be in the forage production or in the animal health production.
You know, there's efficiency in how we manage our farms on the day-to-day operations, but there's also efficiencies on the cattle themselves. So we need to produce cattle that have low input costs, so that may be that they're feed efficient, but it also may be that, you know, they require less veterinary products.
You know, research helps provide the data and the information, but really helps build that policy.
And then, of course, we need to communicate what we do as a beef industry to producers, to government, to consumers.
Government really looks to industry now to sort of drive what their agenda should be. And we need to be there to make sure that they're in step with us and we're in step with them.
You know, recently the public's become very interested in where their food comes from.
We need to tell our story. We've got a great story and we need to tell it, and the thing that surprises me is people want to hear it. They really want to hear it.
So we recognize that, you know, the social license to operate is an important part of the strategy.
Part of our strategic plan is to make sure that we address the issue of crisis management. Crisis management is something that we don't like to talk about too much, but we understand in our industry that there are times when we have to deal with things that aren't as positive as at other times.
I think they're achievable goals.
It's definitely raising the bar, but that we can accomplish. We set the goals and we go get them.
We've got a chance, after some tough times, to really set the table for the Canadian beef industry.